Hey, what's going on? Another episode of the Reporter. Going live on this one. On this Wednesday morning. Can't think of the day right off time, but hey, that's what mornings do. That's what mornings all about. But the title of this one is the time, and just got to running through TikTok and came across a TikTok of this guy debating with an older gentleman about how he's sort of, but let me put it like this. Let's mention his point of view. He was pretty much proud. This young guy was pretty much proud and wouldn't mind punching this ticket to go to hell, and which is crazy. Which is pretty much crazy within itself. My goodness, but we live in a time where people think God is a schoolmaster, and they think God is a tough Bobby Knight type coach that doesn't let them do whatever they want to do. But when in fact it's the demons that is being irritated because of the laws and the commandments that we have to obey when it comes to following Christ, and they think they don't. And this world does not want to put up with being forced to do anything. When in fact God gave us a free will and mind, but this world doesn't see it that way. They see things different. They think they're being forced when in fact gave us free will far as mentally. He gives us the choice, and it's up to us to choose him or to choose the other way. Because we can't blame him when the consequences of doing what we want to do start speaking really loud, like I said in a recent TikTok a while ago. We can't blame him when when our decisions have evil consequences, ugly consequences. But this young guy, he was pretty arrogant. He really was. With no conviction, no fear. But that's the type of world we're living in, where people will stamp their ticket to hell and spend eternity in hell, and then spend it with a God that died for them on a cross 2,000 years ago. Man, and that's just not smart whatsoever. You would rather spend your eternity in a place of damnation, in a place of suffering, in a place of there's a dark place, and spending your eternity in a place of peace, in a place of no more, in the midst of the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, man. But that's where the mind is in this society and in this world in general. They think they think God is interrupting what they want to do, and they see themselves. They think of themselves as gods when they are not in general, whether they like it or not. But it was something else as far as the debate that them two, the young guy and it looked like a college professor was having. He was arrogant as can be. You could just tell it. But it's a dark place to making your choice to go to hell. you have to be awfully sick-minded, but individual to punch your ticket to the hell in general, a place where pain and and mental suffering and physical suffering is continually. And it will not be in other words, a place of no mercy. You have to be awfully sick individual to sell your to turn your back on God and to just to do what you want to do for a place of continual damnation, continual pain, man, and sit back and make sense out of it. That's the one thing about this world. They will sit back and make sense out of their own personality, their own arrogance. But that's the component. That's the component that Satan spreads when he touches the mind. When he touches the mind, that's all he needs is the mind to get you offended, to get you offended, and thinking that you're being controlled by the only one that cares about you, that ever cared about you, the only one that died for your soul. He didn't have to do it, but he did. But this world, this society cannot see it because the main component of Satan is pride and arrogance, and refusing to follow the one true God. And that's what he did in heaven, and that's the reason why he lost his position in heaven. And that's the reason why he's where he is at right now. Roman, seeking who he may devour. See who may devour. But one of these days, he's arrogant people like that young guy in that TikTok gonna regret the path that they chose. And no, like I said at the beginning of this episode of The Reporter, no need to blame God. You can't blame God for the path that we choose. You can't blame God for the consequences that comes after the decisions that we make. But that's all I got. This is another episode of The Reporter on a Wednesday. God bless y'all. I'm gone.